Friday on King's Court, and we're clowning. What's up, Jay? What's up, Max?
What's up, man? Yeah, I don't have a mask, man, but hey, man, we over here eating real nice, man. All of us, all three of us, we eating real nice, and let's keep getting to it. Y'all know why y'all here. We ready to get to some cash today, man. Let's get it.
Yo, this man put the damn mask on from nowhere. What's up, guys? Friday, you know what it is. Yesterday, Blazers cashed. We're gonna talk about the weekend games as well today. Let's get into it, guys.
Hey, Jay didn't even know what to say, Max. When I threw the mask on, he came back and see me talking. Jay was just looking like, man, this man been watching that goddamn It trailer.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell, because we just talking, then he come on with the man. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck going on? You had me tripped out there for a second, like, damn, am I watching movies or something? No, I'm fucking with you, man. I know we still doing the show, man. Let's get to some cash. What's
I
up,
thought
man?
this man was going out to purge somebody or someone with that
Right.
fucking mask. The purge is on, bro.
Hey, we about to purge these bookies, man. We gonna purge these bookies today, man. But what's up, everybody, man? What's up, Jay? What's up, Max? It's Friday, y'all, man. We done had a sweet week. And anybody having a great week, Jay? I gotta give you props real quick, my brother. You've had a pretty solid fucking week, man. So I wanna give you a shout out, man. You've been killing the bookies this week, Jay.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, we all been cashing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all been bouncing each other, been bouncing thoughts off each other. I can't say capping with you guys, you know what I'm saying, all year. This definitely made me a better capper, you know what I'm saying, this year. So I feel like I'm ready, you know what I'm saying, for the long run now, man. It's gonna be pretty soon here where we're gonna be doing this, you know what I'm saying, for real, every day, you know what I'm saying, professional, real type shit. Like, I'm talking about up in the bet units for real type shit, man. Just wait till next season. So we just, you know what I'm saying, we just finishing up this year, first year together, but many more years, great years to come, man.
Hell yeah, let's get this motherfucking bag, Jay. I'm with that shit. Let's talk about yesterday real quick, everybody. I got on my little video rant, talk my shit. We was up, we lost. It's cool, kind of like a day in Vegas. You know, sun be out, it be raining, that type shit. That's what happened to me yesterday. But guess what? It covered. Blazers covered. Jimmy, man, with that fucking Curry pop we talked about yesterday. I wish I had that shit, Jay. I don't know if you and Max hopped on that shit or not, but that was a nice little cash. Blazers covered. First to 15 plus 140, easily cashed. The teaser I had, cashed. I mean, yesterday, Jay, was all around day. I mean, as a Blazers fan and as a backer of the Trailblazers or a favorite of the Trailblazers or Golden State, vice versa. I mean, yesterday was a good game, and I think everybody kind of walked away with some money, man. A lot of people made money in the first half when it came to the Blazers, and a lot of people made money in play when it came to the Warriors, Jay.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I had told them Wednesday, man, on the when I went on Jimmy and them show. I told them. I mean, I know that everyone and their mom is gonna be, well, not everyone, but and there was quite a bit of people on the Blazers as well. But still, I had told everybody on Wednesday, I'm gonna be on them no matter what. I don't care who's on them. I mean, there's only one of the sides are gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? No matter who's on it, really, you just got to be on the right side. I was telling them, hey, I'm gonna be on the Blazers plus the 7.5, plus the 7, plus the 8. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, plus the points in game 2, they're gonna come out firing. And I mean, that first half, damn, I don't know why I saw Will Capper was on the first quarter money line and the first half money line. I mentioned on the show that I liked the first quarter too. I didn't end up taking it. I should have told Will Capper on the first quarter money line and the first half, because the way that I was looking at the game, that didn't surprise me whatsoever. The way they came out had a much better game. It just made me feel so good because I feel like I caught that game so perfectly, you know what I'm saying, in my head before I even told them on the show. It was just more, it was a feel thing, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, looking at the stats, I mean, all the stats I had obviously back Golden State in game 1. It's the reason why I took them. And then just one game later, obviously the stats are technically going to back the Warriors again, but sometimes you can't always go that way. And I was just going off, you know what I'm saying? I looked at game 1. I knew the way that they would make adjustments and play better defense. And what do you know? They're up 15 at the half. I mean, if it wasn't for a terrible third quarter where they were acting like where they pretty much folded, if it wasn't for that big third quarter, they would have obviously put out that game. I mean, they still were going tiff and tad. Most other teams would have probably lost to the Warriors by 20 points there. So I mean, it still was a close game. It still had a chance at the end. I know Lillard's gonna be pissed, you know what I'm saying, not even be able to get a shot off. So I can't wait for next game, and I'm gonna be riding the Blazers again. But yeah, it was a pretty good day yesterday. What you think, Max?
Yeah, bro. I mean, the Blazers. Wow. After the show last night, I saw that you tweeted at Whale Capper. I saw that he was on the first quarter and first half. So before the game start, and I went to bed. I took it as a personal bet, the first quarter and first half. Nothing too huge. I was hoping for CJ to bounce back. He put up 22 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. I had him to cover over 31.5 rebounds, points, and assists. So he only got 30. So that was kind of sad thing. It went over by 4 points for me there. Kind of iffy. I had under 21, 221.5, I think, or 221 blank. Yeah, pretty offensive game. Steph Curry has been carrying the weight for them in this series for sure. If you're a Warriors Golden State fan, that's great news to see him be playing like that. But man, the Portland Trailblazers, we even had a logo Damian Lillard yesterday. I was like looking the highlights today. I was like, God damn, how the fuck did they lose this game when he's shooting from like 30 feet out? You know, that's pretty tough shot to make. But yeah, the awful third quarter. Warriors put up 39 points. A lot of mistakes from the Blazers. Nothing was really going towards the end of that game, but still to lose by 3 points. We covered that. Whoever had -6, -6.5, -7, all those guys in the Warriors lost yesterday, and who took the plus the points with the Blazers, we cashed yesterday. So that was a really nice game. Pretty interesting to see them play that good when Cantor only had 4 points and 5 rebounds, and that's a pretty big deal. He's like the only big man for them, grabbing the rebounds, you know, getting the easy tip backs in, putbacks in, stuff like that. But him having a bad game. Awesome game from Rodney Hood. I mean, not an awesome game. He put up 12 points. The player prop on him over 11.5 cash if anybody took that. But man, Jimmy was right on with that. Seth Curry over 5.5 points. That dude put up 16 points yesterday. Just an awesome game from the Blazers if you're a basketball fan. Sad to see them lose. But yeah, next game I'm going to be on them, as Jay said. Other than that, a solid game for me. A solid day yesterday. It could have been better if CJ McCollum prop would have cashed.
No doubt. Chat, man, if you guys see any thing with the Curry, man, let me know, man. You guys see the Curry shit once again for the Curry prop over 5.5 or 6.5 points, man. Let me know, man. I think that's a solid bet tomorrow too, especially being at home. Jay, you touched on something great too with both you guys. That third quarter that's what did it, man. That third quarter, and while it wasn't so much the third quarter, after Curry did our Curry, my MVP Curry, did a couple of good things. He made some bad decisions to turn the ball over to and kind of got them right back into the game. Kind of made me wonder, like, man, you know, brothers playing brothers. Maybe he said, you know what, hey, bro, you know, you want that new drop top Benzo or whatever the fuck it is that's out right now. You want them new Lamborghini with the da-da-da. I got you. Lose this game. I be thinking weird shit like that in my head sometimes. Man might just turn the ball over. I don't know, but he was having a good time against his brother last night, so I don't believe that. I mean, sibling rivalry is sibling rivalry. I'm the older brother, so I know for a fact my younger siblings always want to beat me in whatever the hell it is. But they can't. But anyway, they want to beat me in everything. Actually, my little brother Twan could probably whoop my ass in basketball. I ain't gonna lie. That man probably dunked on me and everything, and then tell me take out the trash like I'm the little brother. Who know how I be? But yeah, it was a solid day yesterday, man. I mean, when I look at Golden State right now, Curry doing what he's doing, and the rest of the guys, and like I said, man, KD being announced that he's gonna miss the next 3 or 4 games. I said that his injury is more than what it was. It was more than what that's gonna lead us to believe. And this Golden State team hasn't proved anything to me, you guys. When they beat the Blazers, because they will probably beat us. I mean, they're gonna beat us. I said that already. When they beat us, they're not beating the Raptors and they're not beating the Bucks. So we'll put a stamp on that right there. I want to talk about some news right now, Jess, in the NBA to you and Max real quick before we get on to this game and start capping this game. What do you think about Indiana right now, man? With Tyreek Evans, bro, suspended now. The substance abuse shit. The man played all year like he was fucking high. How do you leave the West Coast to go to the East Coast to smoke that Bammer ass weed out there in Indiana? I've been to Indiana. When I was out of Indiana, it was like 97, bro, and I said I wanted some tree. They brought me a nigga bag, Jay. brought me a nickel bag. It's in Gary, Indiana. I was in Gary, Indiana. Brought me a nickel bag. That shit was about this fat, this thick, in a sandwich bag for $5. I had the worst headache in my motherfucking life ever. I mean, I think I had migraines to this day for smoking that bammer ass weed. What is up with this man? Is his career over in the NBA? Because he's washed right now, I think.
Yeah, I think his career's over. I mean, he was already a player that, you know what I'm saying, that is pretty much all over the place, that plays when he wants to, even though he does have skill, he does have talent. But, I mean, what I just saw it briefly, but from what I'm saying, I saw that he said that he was banned from the NBA. So it almost seemed like one of those OJ Mayo things, you know what I'm saying, like where they say he can't come back unless they reinstate him or whatever. So, I mean, I will see. But, I mean, if he's happy doing that, if that's more important than you making millions of dollars a year, then, hey, more power to you, bro. I mean, I'm sure he maybe have nice little money now. So I mean, if he's content with doing that, he played a nice some years or whatever. So if he's cool with doing that, then he probably would just stop playing. But like you say, it didn't really make it seem like he cared. I mean, when they went to the playoffs, it was a couple games he had like he wanted to play, step up or whatever. But you know, for the most part, I'm thinking that we probably won't see him again.
Yeah. My man 7-7 said he has a 2-year ban. Viper, same thing, 2-year ban. Man, Max, your take on that, man. I mean, to me, we always hear Stephen A. stay off of the weed. But Stephen A., we stay on the weed. That's what keep us afloat. You know what I mean? Without the weed shit, who know how I'll be right now. But I'm just saying, though, man, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, Max, man. Your take on this?
I love the Stephen A. quote, stay off the weed. But yeah, I was reading into it a lot. You know, I like to fucking work out. I'm pretty much into that shit, you know, bodybuilding and stuff like that. But I read it was like he got banned for peds, not weed. It doesn't say anywhere what was the real reason. But a lot of people are assuming peds, you know, come back from injury, stuff like that. Yeah, if it's weed, then you're a fucking dumbass. If it's peds, I mean, steroids, stuff like that. If you have over like 80 IQ,
right?
Everybody knows professional athletes. Majority of them are on steroids.
Max, how can he be on steroids and still suck?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you guys remember, like Hiro Turglu a couple of years back, he took like some steroid injection to fix his shoulder. There are steroids that these dudes be taking that are out of your system in a couple of days, stuff like that. It could be in something like that, or like John Jones, the UFC fighter, he has like a cocaine metabolite or something like that it pops up at like every random drug test he has been like has to take, but then the sports something of Nevada, like, well, the amount that pops up on the test, it's not like he has taken like a lot of cocaine yesterday. It's way too small for him to like take that substance in anyway. So the reason is that he doesn't get banned anymore for that the amount is so small, like nobody would take that amount. But to get back to this, like one example, everybody knows who Usain Bolt is. Every dude has who even challenged him at the 100, 200 meter has been busted for doping. You know, Johan Blake, Asafa Paul. You mean to tell me the dude who broke the world record and keep on breaking records and beating everybody is not fucking on steroids? There's stuff like that. But yeah, if it's weed, Tyreek Evans, you're a fucking dumbass. You're probably more dumb than D'Angelo Russell trying to smuggle in that fucking weed to a fucking airport. If it's peds, I mean, I don't know, bro. You're still a fucking dumbass, I guess.
D'Angelo Russell will go down for the dumbest one, man. The dumbest person ever trying to smuggle some weed has to go down to my man, David Stoudemire, when he wrapped some weed in a foil container, in foil paper, and tried to go through the airport with foil wrapped around some weed. That has to be the dumbest I've ever seen. Everybody in chat, everybody in chat saying the same thing. It wasn't weed.
Bro, that's some fucking dumbass Olympics.
Probably powder, some Molly, some steroids, something like that. But I think it was a harsher drug. And I wouldn't be surprised in the NBA and these sports, a lot of these sports be other shit behind it. So maybe he could have got busted a few times and then brushed it on the rug before they finally do it. They hide shit from us. I'm thinking he was caught before the playoffs. And they let him rock at the playoffs and the judgment came now. So I kind of think it was probably cocaine, something harsher. I see somebody say he was smoking crack. Nobody smokes crack no more. Not even crackheads smoke crack no more. They be like, man, who does that? Another crackhead, another crack. You still smoke crack? Nobody smoke crack no more. I mean, that's the one drug.
Rail and Jay, real quick. bro, who the fuck smoke crack these days? It ain't the fucking 80s no more. Ain't nobody sucking dick out here for crack. Like, but for real though, like, I'm really into sports, guy.
Y'all be surprised. Some of them people shit be on that crack, boys. Be on that C-rag looking for it.
Bro, let me just ask you guys a question. I'm gonna try not to laugh, but like in soccer or real football, as I call it, like a European, you know, these guys get hurt really often. Like might be a hamstring strain like that. Cristiano Ronaldo, for an example, these dudes have worked like tons and tons of money. Like these dudes, they're, you know, you could just look up their net worth. Everybody like over $1 billion. For me, like these dudes have professional athletes. You guys probably been, you know, Chris Bosh, for an example, the doctors would not allow this dude to play. Like same as they have really good doctors. For me, it feels like these doctors could fix them up with some real good shit, bro. Like, yeah, you have like a hamstring strain. Let me give you this shit. You're back on the court in like 2 weeks or something like that. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes in the NBA are on fucking juice. But I mean, people probably gonna hate on me for saying this. But what you guys think about that?
Jay, that's on you to answer. I always say I thought LeBron James is on steroids. That was just my personal opinion. But people can't just be blessed, freak of nature, blessed with those gifts. But I've noticed that guys who have used steroids early on in their career, they may not come out. Those are the ones that get all the injuries late in their career. And those are the guys who kind of get off of the dope and they start losing a little bit of weight. You see how they kind of change a little bit. Jay, do you think a lot of these guys are on these anabolic steroids right now in the NBA?
I don't know. For me, I feel like it's kind of tough to say. I mean, I feel like the testing process is a bit thorough, but I feel like if it's certain ones and maybe if they're higher, you know what I'm saying, caliber, I am a conspiracy theorist. I'm a, you know what I'm saying, believer in pretty much there's a lot of favoritism, you know what I'm saying, pretty much with a bunch of different things. But let's say if LeBron James was taking some, who's gonna say something? I mean, like, come on now, bro. Like, they could get them clean piss, they could do whatever the fuck they want to, or just have them not take a drug test, or I'm sure there's all type of stuff they could do to get around it. But I can't say a lot of these players, I mean, they spend a bunch of money on their but I know LeBron James for a fact, he spends millions of dollars on his body per year, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it up, like hyperbaric chambers, all of that shit. So I mean, I'm sure some of them probably do, but for the most part, I feel like if you're still bad and you're doing that, I mean, that's just a damn shame, bro. If so, you need to be out there like, you know what I'm saying, you need to be out there like LeBron or KD or something like that. But I'm a believer with basketball. I mean, maybe the PDs could help you with a injury or comeback, or maybe with strength. But as far as shooting the ball, stuff like that, that's just pure talent right there. I mean, maybe if you got playing with a demon or something in you or something, but hey, that's more shit. But I feel like playing basketball, that's a little bit more where you have to be skilled or talented. Maybe football, obviously, you probably all the motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other conversation right there.
Bro, you think they out here running around possessed?
Real quick.
Hey, I told y'all, man. It's Friday. We clowning. We clowning today. What's up, Max?
Yo, this man said demons like some fucking voodoo shit out there, like voodoo dolls and shit. What the fuck? I'm just saying if so, I mean, they would have to do something like that to enhance a basketball player's. I mean, it had to be some shit like off of Space Jam or something. I feel like for you to enhance a basketball player, I mean, because you got to think about it. You putting a ball through a hoop. I mean, I feel like taking PDs, there's only so much that can help you do that. I mean, maybe strength and endurance, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you could put that into it. I mean, how, you know what I'm saying, your fatigue factor or whatever, or you lifting weights, but for the most part, shooting, you know what I'm saying, I guess maybe you're just overall, you know what I'm saying, build and getting to the hole. But I still think with all that running and gunning, you taking some I feel like it'll slow you down. But football, I really think
totally different thing where you obviously need big muscle stuff. Basketball, you don't really need to be all that big and bulk. You know what I'm saying? You just really just need to know how to play basketball. I mean, look at Kevin Durant. He don't like he taking shit, bro. He barely even fucking eat and brush his fucking hair or take a shower, bro. So I don't know what the fuck going on.
I fucking knew it. You're gonna bring his hair up, bro.
Yeah, no, he's right. Jay's right. To me, basketball, when it comes to that, it has to be about the coming back from an injury. I think steroids is more important than like sports like soccer, football, track, where where your body is something different for the endurance, the stamina, the muscle, the strength. But in basketball, Jay is completely right, man. You can't take steroids and all of a sudden you were shooting 20% from three last year, now you're shooting 70% this year. It don't work like that, man. It's all about skill and muscle and shit, mental. It's all about mental in the NBA and your skill factor, man, your shot. A steroid is not going to turn you to somebody who shoot like this when they shoot threes to shoot like that when they shoot threes. Steroids going to fix that shit. You know what I mean? So, and don't do that. It don't do that. But one last topic. It is 420 on the show. Make sure y'all hit y'all green. It's Friday. We clowning on King's Court. Tell your friends. Tell everybody, man. Tune in. 420. We get dabby. We roll blunts. We roll joints. We take nice long ball hits. Whatever y'all do, man, to get lifted for the next 40 minutes of the show, make sure you do it. Sit back, relax, and let your pockets build up while your endurance build up as well. But one last question before we get to this game. Not one last question, but two topics. Jay, you touched on them real fast, and Mac touched on them. The one topic we can talk about is the president of basketball for the Lakers. They're not hiring another president of basketball. I really didn't know what the fuck the president of basketball was. A lot of these teams have titles. And I know this personally because my auntie was married to somebody out in Portland who's worked for a lot of money years in business. But every time he wanted to hire a friend or a family member, he would make him a job title. He would just invent a title for somebody. Oh, you're in charge of this, and you're in charge of that. Just to put them on the books, to get them paid, to kind of keep them around. Magic president of basketball, to me that title is basically you're the overseer of the GM, overseer of the team. You're basically like an owner, but you're not an owner. You still have control over what the GM does. These guys do. Magic Road really wasn't that. Jimmy Buss runs that whole shit over there. I wouldn't be surprised if she was getting piped down by old buddy on the side as well. I don't know what the situation is with the Lakers, but I want to know your take on that, Jay, and also the take on Anthony Davis saying that he's no matter who you have, I'm not coming. He don't care about the number one draft pick. He wants out. He said it twice already since the draft. He still wants out. Griffin, there's no chance of him holding on to Anthony Davis, but Griffin is a great GM. He did great things up there in Portland. In Cavaliers. And I also think he was a GM in Portland at once. I'm not too sure, Jay.
Yeah, no, I'm not too sure either. Real quick with the Lakers, I can't say I'm not real strong with the organization. The one thing I'm not going to shit them too much, but the Lakers were good for a while there. I'm talking about really good. They were a whole dynasty. And I'm not really a big fan of one team winning every single year. I'm not a fan of teams like the Patriots, shit like that. I'd like to see someone new make it. Obviously you have to get credit where credit is due, but when you one or two, that's cool. But then when it get into 3, 4, or 5, so I just like to see somebody else get it. But the Lakers there were absolutely dominated. They had won 6 out of 7 years, 6 out of 8 years, something like that. But now there's their time. They're down. Other teams have to take advantage of it. So they were up so high at times, and we knew that after Kobe left, it was going to be a downswing, man. So I'm not sure what's going on over there. They're just a total mess right now, man. I don't see how they get trying to get a max free agent to go over there and play with LeBron. I'm not even sure why LeBron went there, bro. To be honest with you, I don't know. Especially the West is a lot harder. I don't know. I understand you want to go there to do movies and all this. I could go all day about the fucking Lakers and LeBron going there, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't know why the hell he did that or the Lakers even making the moves they did. I'm pretty sure LeBron was regretting going over there and to swing to the Anthony Davis. They should have been known, man. You're not going to. He's not coming back there. Period. You probably should. You should have went on ahead and trade him. I feel like. Especially because I feel like he hurt a little bit more of his value. You know what I'm saying? Other teams are wondering, damn, is he gonna do us like this? So I just feel like this was a kind of I don't know. This is an immature move by him. The way that he said KD wanted to leave. I mean, him leaving the shirt, you know what I'm saying that's all. Didn't say, oh, I don't dress myself. Like, come on, man. You just acting like a little kid, man. So I don't really have so much to say about him, but I mean, I hope it works out for him. But I mean, I don't like the way he handled it. I mean, damn, bro. People not really slandering people how they're handling, saying they won out worse than LeBron did. I know he was the first one to do it. That was back when I was a really LeBron fan, but it's like when KD did or all these other players do it, it's not so much a big a deal. I don't think that's fair because they absolutely slandered LeBron when he did it, and I feel like he didn't really do it in that much of a disrespectful way.
No, Jay, bro. I think that's probably one of the best breakdowns I heard you say in a long time, bro. This period, bro. The way you just laid that out on the table for us right there. You're right. The one thing that I totally agree with you about is if LeBron wanted to be the best player in the league still, he would have stayed on the East. I think he gave that up to Giannis. Again, we're going to talk about it in a little bit. He gave that up. If Kawhi leaves the East, the best player in the East is Giannis. All titles will come through the Bucks after that. But Jay, you're dead on. I don't know why he left the East. I think LeBron just Max. Tell me if I'm wrong, but LeBron should have fucking went to Philadelphia, bro. If he went to Philly, LeBron right now would be in Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
Yo, I'm agreeing with both of you guys 100%. Like when he went to the Lakers, I mean, not shocked, but I was like, man, why? Like, come on, bro. You know, in LA, there's so much drama and stuff like that. I was really hoping for him to go to Philadelphia. That would be a fun team to watch at least. And yeah, of course, they could have gone far, with his experience. Embiid not being well for two or three games right there. Man, LeBron could have carried him. Come on. I mean, we talk a lot of shit about LeBron. I used to be a LeBron fan back in the Cavs. He's still a solid player. He's still a top 50 player in the league. I don't think a lot of people would argument that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot of stuff about what goes on behind the scenes, but there is only one dude who can help them. That's Bob Myers, I think his name is, from Golden State. I think we talked about him like a couple of shows ago. He did an excellent job with them drafting, Steph, Clay, and Draymond. Magic just fucked up. He made sure he got rid of Julius Randle, D'Angelo Russell. Did not manage to sign anybody important. Just been a fucking freak show over there, bro. Like Magic did a bad job. They need like someone of Bob Myers caliber over there. And I just want to shout Viper out. He said crackheads upgraded to heroin. I don't know how the fuck that's an upgrade. Usually crackheads do not have any money.
Yeah, heroin costs even more.
Facts, man. If you don't serve a fiend, they be outside your heroin addict. They be outside your house lurking around for all. Let me shut up. I don't have any experience in none of that. I just know they be around.
They going to get TVs. They going to get radios, all type of shit. Hey, I used to love that business. Boy, hey, I'm taking change. I'm taking whatever you got. You want to bring me a 50-inch TV for $50 worth of work? Hey, that's cool. Hey, go get another one.
Yo, Jay, y'all
the comments of these people have no representation of the company whatsoever.
What you say, real?
I said the comments from the people on this show had nothing to do with the organization as well. Whatever those little prints come up and say at the bottom of the goddamn screen, that's what we gonna do.
Yeah,
we don't know anything about that.
Yeah, none of this actually happened, man. On to the game, man. On to our, what I'm saying? We got to get back to work, man. We just on lunch break real quick. We just took a little 5-minute break.
Hey, our man Brian, though, man. Brian Riley, I seen you in chat, man. You've been screaming out some shit all show. Brian did have a nice baseball play. Let me find it. He said it starts in a little bit, man. Brian, if you don't mind putting it back out there, people possibly can play better, brother. Hey, look, we're a basketball show, but we like all bets. So thank you for shouting out a baseball pick. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to bring it up earlier. I know you said it started in 15 minutes, but hopefully everybody can hop on, brother. But what's up, Brian? What's up, Marco? What's up, Ricardo? What's up, X Wicked Banger? What's up, James? Maine 1910, 77 figures, Aloha Eastside Roller. What's up, Aloha Eastside Roller? Every time I think of you, Aloha Eastside Roller, all I picture is an Impala on some of them things, man. Dipping and swinging Aloha Eastside Roller. You my guy, bro. What's up, Reagan? What's up, Pedro, Trey, Teddy B. Viper MB. Everybody, man. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm sorry. What's up, Day? What's up, Adonis? If I missed anybody, what's up, Seth? I'm at Seth in here. Seth, you messaged me the other day, bro. I did not know you would text me. I did I personally not reply to you. I didn't even realize that you had texted me, brother. That was a couple days ago. I'm so sorry. What's up, Ken? That's enough for everybody. What's up, Hugh, AA, Adam, Chris? Everybody, man, welcome on in, man. Logowick. You got a sharp ass name, Logowick. I'm gonna tell somebody that. What's your name? Man, I'm a longer without the wick. But let's get to the capping, man. Big game tonight. Raptors and Bucks. You smell something, Jay? You smell something, Max? I smell a blowout. They heard my tag, Jay. What you got on this shit?
I think I smell the same fucking aroma that rail just fired up there. I think that's called that blowout gas right there, man. May not be a blowout, but I think the Bucks gonna cover this spread, man. The Raptors fucked up, man. I mean, whether they were tired or not, they blew their fucking load. I'm talking about it was all over the court, man. We're not gonna get too much into it, but it was all over the court, man. I'm talking about man, it was all over there, man. Look, and then the Bucks cover the spread. But I'm talking about Bucks, and they had the cherry on top. The Bucks got the last laugh. You didn't score for the last 3 minutes, 31 seconds. I'm telling you, man, they blew the load in their first half. I mean, the Bucks are like, oh, okay, damn, we come out and play a terrible game. You know what I'm saying? Then we end up unlike. When Boston came in there and beat us, we had a terrible first half and, you know what I'm saying, terrible second half as well. And then, they came back game 2 and busted shit out of the Celtics' ass. This one, they actually won, got even more confidence. This one, I'm not on the first half, but I want to take the first half too because this game, I feel like they're going to come out. No, we can't go, you know what I'm saying, we did the last game. Now we got our feet wet, you know what I'm saying, in this series. It seemed like the Bucks had to get their feet wet in the series, just like they did, you know what I'm saying, game 1 versus the Celtics. It wasn't like the Pistons where you just go and roll over everybody. This is the real season, but I still think that they're ready for it. I think that they're destined to win the championship this year, man. I think that if we see them come out here and blow this team out tonight, that's going to show me what the Bucks going to show me tonight what I really think. So if this game is close or if they lose tonight,
Jay, I'm at Dexter.
I'll be hurt.
Dexter today. Jay, I know you're a big thing of revenge, Jay, and zigzag theory. Our man Dexter said he's telling us this series is going to be a zigzag theory. I don't feel that way, Jay. And we're hearing you say that. You don't really see that zigzag factor working in over here as well, do you?
Yeah, no, and I'm a zigzag type of guy, but I mean it's all about the spots, it's all about the type of teams, you know what I'm saying? So, and the zigzag is not necessarily saying winning the game straight up neither. I mean, it could be covering the spread, but it's crazy because the zigzag technically with this one, even though the Bucks covered the spread the last game, really, I mean, if you watch the game, the Bucks didn't cover the spread. You know what I'm saying? They really, you can look at it like the Bucks lost that game type shit, like they up 1-0. But they played absolutely terrible in that game. They were covering the spread for 28 seconds in that game, bro. Are you serious? Come on, man. I mean, you can't. I know the final score is what matters, but if you watch the game, that's when you in the playoffs. I feel like that's when you know you're played for the next game. You know what I'm saying? Watch the game before. That'll tell you everything you need to know about what the teams need to make adjustments on or shit like that for the next game. The Bucks play absolutely terrible, and then now they come out again. You know what I'm saying? The game 2 with the same spread. And they're not going to play terrible like they did in that game in that first half. Larry's not going to fucking get 30 points again. Yeah, maybe Brook Lopez doesn't get the 29, but he probably still have someone like a 15. I mean, you can't just say that he's going to have a letdown after this game or that's not going to – I mean, we know that's not going to happen, but what if he has confidence now? What if he's like, well, fuck this. I'm going to go out for 30 again on them boys. Marc Gasol, he ain't really stepping out there on me like that. Serge Ibaka, Who is that? Who is Serge Ibaka? I don't even know who the fuck that is anymore. Ever since he lost his starting job, even during the regular season, I don't know who the fuck that is. No one can bring him up saying that he's a deciding factor with the Raptors. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I watch these games, bro. Ibaka is fucking checked out. He wants to start. He doesn't like sitting on the bench. And that happened ever since Gasol came over there. So that's my take on the game, man. I like the Bucks on the first half, but I'm not on it. I'm just on the Bucks the full game of -6. And I have a slight lean to the over. It's moved up to 4 points. I liked it at 218. It's up to 219 now, man. So, I mean, it's still tough, but I do like the over for the simple fact we got lucky on that under the last game. I like the way that it was defensive, but they were sort of running and gunning as well, which was pissing me off because I had the under. But, I mean, ended up cashing, and only because the Raptors didn't score that last 3.5 minutes. But, I mean, I don't see that type of shit happening tonight. Maybe they're going to try to keep running and gunning, try to get easy baskets before their defense can get set up. So I lean to the over as well.
Bring my Bible. Yeah, we preaching it here tonight. Max, what you got on this game?
It tastes like a fucking blowout, boys. I'ma try to break it down as good as possible. Last game, Raptors got up to a great start. Great start. I have to give it to them. Got to give credit where it's due. And Bucks gave them only the tip last game. Tonight, they're getting that whole mandingo tonight. Bro, Giannis did not have a great game. Chris Middleton did not have a great game. Come on, y'all motherfuckers can't tell me that Kyle Lowry is gonna make 7 3-pointers again. Fuck no, that shit ain't happening. Y'all got to be carried by Lopez? Come on, bro. Giannis and Chris Middleton going off tonight. Bro, I have so much money on this game. God damn, if I'ma lose this shit. Oh, bro, I don't even want to get into it. But I'm going to give you guys the stats. You know, it's always somebody in the fucking chat asking about the stats. Bucks 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games. Bucks are 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games. Bucks are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games at home. Toronto are 2-5 ATS in the last 7 games. Raptors are 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games against Milwaukee. Kawhi Leonard had 3 or 2 points fourth quarter last game. Giannis had 2 points. Everyone else was pretty much doing great job, so we could argue that they did not need to provide as much. But come on, y'all have to be serious. Kawhi Leonard was tired that fourth quarter. Y'all saw that. Some of the layups he was going towards, he didn't even have the same effort. He was tired. Lopez did a great job. Getting the rebounds. He had 2 blocks in the fourth quarter. Awesome game from him. I see this game, you know, Bucks. The one thing I cannot get over is the last game, first quarter, Giannis got like 4 points in like 15 seconds, something like that. I was like, God damn, this finna get ugly real quick. But then the Raptors hit like 5 or 6 threes in the first quarter. They pretty much blew them out the first quarter. Raptors are a solid team first quarter, but to be honest, if you look at the stats, Bucks are the better team. I mean, ATS wise, I really like the Bucks second quarter. We might see some life from the Raptors, I think, the first quarter, but Bucks have been awesome throughout the Boston Celtics series. I took the Raptors I took the Bucks versus the Celtics second quarter every time. I think it cashed like 4 times. I missed it one time. It was like the first game or something like that. I love them for second quarter. I took the Bucks second quarter minus 1.5. Bucks are the second best team when it's come to winning second quarters throughout the season. They win them about with an average of 2.9 points, and at home they win by 3.7 points. So grabbing the minus 1.5, that's a bargain. Raptors this season, they win by 1.8 points second quarters, and away they win by 1.3 points. I even took the Bucks first half. I just feel like the Bucks, they just needed to test the waters a bit, you know, dip their toes. I feel like they got caught flat-footed, same as the first game against the Celtics. You know, great comeback, but they barely covered that spread. I feel like they're gonna come out today fierce. Chris Middleton need to step up today. I really hope Malcolm Brogdon to do a better job on Kyle Lowry. Eric Bledsoe as well. We all know Eric Bledsoe. As soon as he talks shit, he fucking shits the bed. And, you know, whoever is on Kawhi Leonard, please try to keep him under 30 points. I know he's a great player. But I took the Bucks first half minus 3.5 points. Bucks are the best team in the NBA when it comes to winning the first halves of the game. Throughout the season, they win them about with an average of 4.5 points. At home, they win it about with 5.7 points. So grabbing it minus 3.5, I feel really solid with that pick. And, you know, Raptors this season, they haven't been too bad. They are the 3rd best team in the league when it's come to covering the first halves. Throughout the season, they cover with a 3.8 points average. At away, they cover with 2.9. I feel like this game, they need to come out really which set the tone first half, because you guys saw last game, the Raptors are a pretty awesome 3-point shooting team. We cannot let those guys get those easy points. I feel like this game is going to be second quarter, third quarter is really important for the Bucks. It has pretty much been that throughout the whole series. They might start out sloppy, but they make sure to fucking finish the game in the awesome way. I took the Bucks even the third quarter minus 1.5. This season they win the third quarters by 2.9 points, and at home they win by 3.5. Raptors win by 2.6, and away they win by 2.0. So I took them at minus 3.5, the Bucks. I just feel like if they start the first half sloppy, first quarter sloppy, they need to come back second quarter and third quarter. And if you guys are looking at the fourth quarter already, if it's a pretty much the point difference isn't about more than 3 or 4 points, grab the Bucks fourth quarter. They're even the best team in that even. I haven't taken it yet, but if it's a pretty much not a blowout, I might grab them even the fourth quarter. I don't really have any plays on the over, but to sum it all up, I'm on the I even took the first quarter over 53.5 points, and the line move up to 54 now. I'm on the total over 53.5 points first quarter. I'm on the Bucks second quarter minus 1.5 points. I'm on the Bucks minus 1.5 points third quarter, and I'm of course on the full game minus 6 points.
No doubt. A couple comments from the chat over here, man. Seth Hagen said Brook Lopez plus 21 points over his average. We can't look the other way on that. That helped pick up the bad play. If bad play happens again and no players, people could get shocked. Yes, Seth, you make a valid point, but Bucks really didn't play bad. They had bad shooting, you guys. They did shoot poorly, and that's what is expected from all teams. But Brogdon off the bench with 15. Lopez stepped up. Middleton still had a double-double. That's what a team is. That's what team basketball is. When your star is struggling, which Giannis wasn't struggling, but the team stepped up. That's what an NBA team is. That's what you look for in a fucking champion, y'all. That's what you look for in a champion team. When the stars aren't getting it done, guess who gets it done? The supporting cast, because they're just as good as the starting unit. You pull Giannis off this team right now and keep everybody you have on this Bucks team right now, this Bucks team will still be in the playoffs in the East. That's a fact. Look what happened with Indiana. Oladipo left and they were still in the playoffs. They'll still be in the playoffs, man. This team is still a pretty good team. Bucks shot poor first game. Get it. My man over here said you taking the Bucks tonight, you taking you and all your cattle to the slaughterhouse. I really don't see it that way, bro. I went back and watched this game again before I hopped on the bag show earlier, and to hit Max with a couple more stats, because Max blessed him with some stats. J Money blessed him with some stats. Well, here are two of my stats. The Raptors are 1-8 ATS on Friday road games. Bucks are 9-1 ATS in the playoffs. You see where I'm going there? A team that's 9-1 ATS in the playoffs versus a team that's 1-8 ATS on Friday matchups. Kind of said something. Bucks 9-1 ATS in the playoffs. I mean, that's not. I don't care who you tell me they played. ATS wise, I can see if you see me they wins and losses was 9-1, but ATS they're 9-1. That's what we care about. That's what helps us cash money, is that ATS line. Fuck the win-losses. That ATS is what cashes us, what pays us out. Bucks should have a good game. Siakam, 6 for 20 last game. Don't expect him to have that. I don't think Jay or Max believe he'll have that. Lopez, 29 points, 12 for 21 shooting, 4 3-pointers knocked down. I don't think Jared Max agreed he has that again. But it's not far-fetched that Lopez can still get 20 points tonight with the way they defended him last game. Gasol can't defend shit. Serge Ibaka, the game is passing him by, bro. I mean, I think Valanciunas should definitely be on this team still. I think OG, if he was healthy, this team would be more. They have more of a bench. They don't have a bench, Jay. Who can you go to when Lowry goes to the bench, bro? Who can you call? I mean, not Lowry, but Leonard. Who can you call to when Leonard goes to the bench? Who can you say, man, I need you to step up and give me a quick 12 points so Leonard can rest for about 15 minutes. He needed about 6 minutes on the bench, 5 minutes on the bench, 4 minutes here, 2 minutes here. He needed a total rest period of about 17 minutes, 13 minutes in this game so we can preserve his body. Who can I rely on if I'm the Raptors to score these points? Siakam, if Lillard's at the game, they're going to double Siakam. The same looks that he's getting with Lillard on the court, he's not going to get them with Lillard on the bench. Different way they're going to defense them. They'll DM. The Bucks have too many guys that can create their own shot, too many guys that can score points. I'm sorry. I like the Raptors game 3, Jay and Max. I just don't like them in this spot, man. And I was waiting to take the first half, Jay. I want to hear what you and Max said, but I'm going to hop on Bucks, man, first quarter, man. I'm taking the first quarter. I think first half is a solid bet, but I like them first quarter as well, man. I'm adding first quarter onto my plays. I'm on Bucks -2 now, first quarter. I'm on a full game -6, and I have no play on the total, Jay.
You know what? I'm going to have to rock with you on that. I wasn't going to take the first quarter. I wasn't going to take the first half either, but they got to have a better game than they did, you know what I'm saying, the other day. And they have to come out, you know what I'm saying, and with that momentum, carry that momentum that they had onto this game. And they have to come out here and blow this team out and show them, no, you can't hang with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might fare well at your house, but they have to show them at their house that they can go and blow the shit out of them just like they did Boston. I'm hoping that we see game 2, you know what I'm saying, exactly like we did in that one. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna hop on this one too for a small bit on this first quarter.
And Jay, I got a question for you, Jay. Question for you. And after you answer it, can Mac answer it? When Kawhi goes to the bench, who scores? Who are your 2 guys? When he's on the floor, I can count on Siakam and Kawhi to give me some baskets. In this series, you kind of have to look at your team. When you're playing an 8-man rotation, you got to mark out Gasol. He's washed. He's an offensive liability, defensive liability. Ibaka, he can get you some fouls, a couple little rebounds here and there, but he's an offensive liability. Jay, when Kawhi is on the bench, and I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, 42 minutes last game, who can you rely on? I see the guy saying Van Vliet. I mean, who do they have when you have the Bucks who have Middleton, Brogdon, Ilyasova, Mirotic, Lopez, Bledsoe, George Hill? These are all guys who have been creators since they have been in the league, Jay.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Because like I say, Van Fleet, I mean, he told when he was injured, we were saying, oh, they need Van Fleet. Then he come back and it's like, oh, damn, he's not the same. I say Ibaka's not the same. Gasol, I mean, he's not really showing up like he used to. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like, damn, they might have should have kept Valanciunas and DeLon Wright, and probably should have Gasol could have stayed where he was at. So I mean, that's what I was saying when they traded. I was like, I don't know, bro. I mean, obviously Gasol, I mean, he technically upgrades you, but he's a little up there in age as well. I mean, I like him as a better all-around player, but they fucked up their bench kind of, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So they, like Jimmy said, they missing DeLon Wright right now. Valanciunas, I don't think that he would be having this bad a game, or, you know what I'm saying, or playing the way that Gasol would be playing. But I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But I mean, we'll see what they do in game 3. But right here, right now, tonight, this is a total Bucks spot. And I think the Bucks are the better team. And I think the Bucks are going to win this series. And I think that the Bucks are going to blow the Raptors out tonight.
No doubt. Max, your take on this, man. Man over here said he's putting in the motherfucker. Hold on. Not the Hyundai Sonata. Are you putting the Hyundai out there? Not the Hyundai. Not the Hyundai. Bruh. Turn that motherfucker into a Mazda 3 2019 when you finish with it, brother. Get that paper, man. Max, your talk.
Dudes out there putting their damn cars. Yeah, man, you guys just pretty much sold me on the Bucks first quarter. I just grabbed it. Yeah, man, off the bench, DeLon Wright. I mean, you could get some points for him. Exactly as Jay said, I was like thinking, well, Fred Van Fleet, I mean, he could hit a couple of threes, but he hasn't really been there. There is really nobody even who could fill Kawhi Leonard's shoes, like not even half the shoe. Like, I'm sorry, man. They really don't have anybody of that caliber on the bench. Maybe Serge Ibaka when he was in the OKC, if it was the same dude. But every time that dude comes out, bro, I swear to God, if I have money on the Raptors, I start to cry. Dude just grabs the dumbest fucking fouls, can't play defense, does not grab rebounds. Bro, that man frustrates the hell out of me. So yeah, there isn't anybody who could provide for him. Guys, the only reason they were up so much last game was because of Kyle Lowry. That's a dude dropping 30 points and hitting 7 3-pointers, that's a huge deal. Steph Curry dropped 9 3-pointers in the first game. Y'all saw how that game went. Like, those type of stats does matter. And Danny Green was solid from the 3-pointer even first game. They were shooting the three pretty well from the first game. I mean, Bucks should really focus on the perimeter defense today. I just feel like they cannot play around with Toronto Raptors. As Jimmy said on the last show yesterday, he was talking about Toronto. There was blood in the water. They felt like, yeah, man, we could hurt this team. Like, we were up so much, and we pretty much messed up there in the second half of the game. Like, they know they can ball. It's not the issue in that, but more of like, we have to see defense from the Bucks side tonight, and I pretty much see a blowout here. That's just my opinion. I would not put a lot of money on the first quarter, first half bets, but I'm pretty huge on the full game -6, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, there is nobody on the bench who could provide even half amount of that offense Kawhi Leonard provides for them.
Hey, I don't know if anybody ever seen 3-on-3 MMA fights. If you've never watched a 3-on-3 MMA fight, I mean, 3 guys versus 3 guys in the ring at the same fucking time. It's crazy. So, Jay and Max, I guess it's us 3 versus my man, Osborne, who I respect so much from Ozshark, and Well Capper and Ski all like Raptors first quarter. I guess we have a nice little 3-on-3 MMA battle brewing tonight. And brothers can fight. These brothers can fight. So hopefully we walk away with the motherfucking victory tonight. Hey, I respect all of them guys, Captain. But me personally, what Max just said, the shit that Jay led when we came into this conversation, I really respect the Raptors here, man. I respect this team. But I watch too much. I mean, it's all about watching the games. I can read a stat and give a fuck about a stat, man. It's what I see with my own eye test. And I saw the Bucks was kind of fishing around early on in the game, trying to figure out, well, how are they going to play us? What are they going to do? And how are we going to play? When your star player is playing 40-some minutes on the Raptors team and you have a lead and you lose it and your supporting cast isn't great anyway, you look at the Bucks team with a star player, didn't play near as many minutes, and other guys step up. What does that do? They keep the star player fresh and healthy. They know where he can go to the bench and gather his energy and come back in the fourth quarter strong like the fucking Bucks did last game. Come on, y'all people. Raptors didn't have nobody to do that, to rest Kawhi Leonard. He came back in the fourth quarter and made 2 fucking free throws. What do the Bucks have? They can rest Giannis and still get baskets. Let's not overthink this shit, guys. Let's not do it on Friday. Remember, we're clowning.
Real quick.
We're clowning. Max,
real quick, I just want to touch on one thing. Like, there are plenty of dudes from the Toronto starting 5 who played over 40 minutes. Kawhi Leonard 42, Lowry 40, Siakam 42. Nobody in the Bucks team even came close to touching that. Marc Gasol 39 minutes. Like, the most, like, it was Giannis on 37 minutes. I mean, he pretty much got plenty of rest after that. So just imagine that they have dudes on the bench who could fill in pretty solid for those guys. If you're asking 42 to 45 minutes a game from Kawhi Leonard, that ain't gonna hold in the long race. I mean, third game, we could look towards the Raptors. Yes, the Raptors played a solid game last game, but come on, man, the Bucks know better than that today. They come in with a plan, and if you guys watch through the whole season, Nick Nurse doesn't really have good execution out of the timeout. But I feel like the Bucks do have the edge there. I feel like one thing I can agree with people saying Nick Nurse might have felt how the Bucks were playing the first game to maybe like assign different type of defense, stuff like that to the next game. That works against Philadelphia. I don't feel like they're going to be able to hold Giannis down for like 2 or 3 games. I don't see that, man. Come on.
This team can two-ball you to death. I mean, they both shot between the two teams, J Money and Max. They shot about 80, almost 93 pointers. The Bucks don't have to shoot that many 3-pointers, bro. They can really two-ball you to death if they really want to. They can attack the paint whenever they want to. They can come inside right above the right after the 3-point line, but the 15-foot and knock down the 15-foot and 12-foot jumpers if they really want to. This team can two-ball you to death. I mean, I'm telling you, the Bucks are the best two-ball team in the entire NBA. The way they play basketball, if you watch them. Jay Money, your final thoughts on this game? Any props from you, Jay? I'm on a Middleton over 22 points and rebounds. I like Siakam as well because if any basket scored tonight, it has to be from Siakam as well, man, to help Lillard. Man, Lillard, these fucking names, bro. Help Kawhi out, bro, with 26 points and rebounds. It's a bet I like, but not a bet I took, Jay. But I do like the Middleton over 22 points and rebounds, Jay. And question to you, Jay. Who do you think they put on Lowry tonight to guard him? I don't see him knocking down 7 threes. 30 points tonight. I mean, I think we'll see him with about 13 to 12 points tonight once again. But who do you see guarding him tonight?
Well, I mean, they probably gonna put Bledsoe is a starting point guard, so we're gonna see him on him. I don't think they're gonna make a change that quick, you know what I'm saying, to the starting lineup. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be the same. So they still gonna have him on him, but he just has to do a better job. So hopefully he'll shut his mouth this time and actually bend his knees and move his feet and play some defense. But I mean, me personally, I know that Brogdon is a better defender on him, but obviously still slowly working his way back from injury. But I still think that he can keep up with Lowry out there, you know what I'm saying, make him expand more energy. But I can't say I had to give Larry a bunch of respect the way he does run down there and get those, you know what I'm saying, those charges. So, but I still don't think that he's gonna get 30 points tonight. It's probably gonna be Bledsoe guarding him again, but he just has to do a better job. He can do it. Bledsoe can play some good defense. You can't talk to a guy and then that hurts your game, and then it's gonna elevate the other guy's game. So I mean, that's what happened. This is the second time it's happened. So maybe just don't say anything and just let your game do the talking. That's the best thing to do anything, because regardless, even if you have something to say, you still got to let your game go out there and talk. So I can't say the Bucks, they've been terrible. I think they done lost the last 7 first quarters. So I can't say I'm not on. I still lean that way, but I am gonna hop on that first half though. I put me down for the Bucks the first half -3.5, and I'm on the full game -6, man. And I lean to the over when it was at 218. It is at 219 now, but I'm thinking that we see points tonight, man. So those are my plays. You guys go and follow me on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney.
Yeah, Jay, I respect you, and I want to take the first half. That's what I was telling Jimmy. I was kind of waiting to hear what you said. I already made my bet for the first quarter, and I respect the stats. But to the fans who's asking about first quarters and first halves, I see a lot of them out here, man, who's on first quarters and first half. Which one would you say? I know you're on the first half, so that probably your bet you like the most. But can you let them know which one you like the most out of all 3 plays when it comes to first quarter, first half, or full game with the Bucks?
All 3 plays, I like the full game the most, -6.
Thank you. He told you where to follow him at, man. Max, this has been a crazy fucking week. We missed you a few days. Happy you back, man. Missed your laugh, brother. Missed that laugh, man, because you be cracking up, man. You got to come visit these states, man. When you come down here, Max, let me and Jay know, bro. We'll come meet you somewhere. Jay got the plane. Man, Jay got he can fly anywhere whenever the fuck he want to. Me, I got a wife. So I got to plan my shit. Let us know, man. We're going to meet you wherever the fuck you want to meet at, bro, and turn the fuck up. But what's your bets on this game? And once again, man, can you give probably your favorite play like Jay just did? If you had to make a bet on all your bets, which one that you like the most?
Yes, sir. Man, I need to come out to the States, and if I do, I will. I gotta get to Vegas, bro, Las Vegas. And Jay, you gotta come up there, man. Y'all gotta show me how to gas up the real way, you know. Show me the ways, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with the most confident play I have. It's Bucks full game -6. Like that. That's of course most confident play. I have the most money on that. Prop-wise, I like Brook Lopez over 16.5 points and rebounds. I haven't taken it yet. You guys should look into that. I mean, I feel like that's a solid play. He could easily get 10 rebounds, and asking 7-8 points from that guy isn't that much. He dropped 29 points last game. Other plays than that, every play I'm on, I ended up taking the Bucks first quarter minus a really small bet, a personal bet. I'm on the first quarter over 53.5 points. I'm on the Bucks second quarter minus 1.5 points. I'm on the Bucks first half minus 3.5 points. I'm on the Bucks third quarter minus 1.5, and of course the Bucks full game minus 6 points. You guys can find me on Twitter at MaxandPybra.
No doubt, man. It was good to have the whole game back together in this Friday. It's been one great NBA season, man. I wish that we could have brought my man Max on early on with the season with me and Jay, man. This guy is funny. I just love the dynamic of all of us three, man. Sense of humor and just positive and good vibes. When it comes to the full game, for me, I am on the Bucks -6 as well. I spoke about it earlier. I bought the half a point. I missed it when it was at 6. If anybody count the regular 6, but I got it at -6. I had to buy the half. I'm on the first quarter as well. I hate the fact that I'm going in this shit kind of alone a little bit. Well, my man Max is rocking with me. Jay's on the first half. I respect the first half as well. But since I took the first quarter, I really won't take the first half. I'll try to end play just in case the the Bucks are down heading into the second quarter. Then I can end play to give me some plus money. But the Bucks are a pretty solid team when it comes to second quarters as well. My prop bet is Middleton, 22 points and rebounds over. I also lean to the Siakam one, and I also like Max's play that I don't have. But I would like to add that if I can. I like Max with the Gasol. You said points and rebounds, correct? Over 16, Max?
Yeah, Brook Lopez, bro, 16.5.
Lopez.
Points and rebounds.
My bad. Wrong name. Yeah, that's what I meant. Lopez. I like that look a lot too. I think Brook Lopez should easily get a double 10 rebounds tonight. I like that prop a lot. I think that's probably one of my favorite props, the one that Max have right now with the Lopez one. That's it for me, man. No totals at all. I'll end play it. Bucks first quarter, Bucks first half is a lean. I like the Middleton prop, and I also like the Lopez prop, and I like full game -6 Bucks. That's my man J Money. That's my man Max. Hopefully we brought some smiles to y'all faces, and hopefully bring some cash to your pockets. Make sure y'all tune in this coming Monday for King's Court. 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. Deuces.